You're lad.
What is going on?
What?
If you don't know, it's poetry. Not just poetry. Live poetry. Performed by a potpourri of poets. It's another night of fresh, brand new born poetry and coffee. A night where we gather together in this awesome back room. Isn't it awesome? This place is fucking awesome. In these confines, we all have something in common. What could that be? We all love poetry and art and rock and roll. And if someone here doesn't, then soon enough, the allure will catch like a welcome fever. What is this gathering that is happening? It's page 2 poetry at Cush Cafe! In the far out region of Eugene, Oregon. Live. Everybody in this room is on a quick path for adventure. There is no telling what could happen. None. I know this much. Some of you will be performing, and all of you will be absorbing a recently discovered pheromone I like to call chemical P. The P stands for fuck yeah. That is PHUCKYEAH.
Fuck yeah!
Every single performer here is gifted with a blessing
Fuck
of
yeah!
low-grade fame. In other words, by stepping onto this stage, you consent to be live streamed on page 2 Poetry's YouTube. That's page 2 with the number 2. You can find it easy. 2. Each performer gets 7 minutes. And after the alarm goes off, so too must you.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is not a competition. This is a loving community. We support each other, and we look out for one another. Look out! Never mind. We're safe. Please be respectful and do not interrupt the performer. As well, turn all your cell phones to silent. I do not edit for content, so neither should you. With all that said and done, can I get some chemical P from you guys?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Can I get a fucking fuck yeah?
Fucking fuck yeah!
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Now, for a brand new poem from yours truly. Put down those curtains. It's suburban camo time. Get me a polo shirt and 3 cups of eggs. Tell me, Johnny, have you ever spent the night underneath your house? When I was a kid, I painted the crawl space periwinkle blue for 3 nickels and a can of flat Coca-Cola. Bummer time came too. Me and my albino wannabe face burns like a souffle. Spend the night with me. Every day's the night. Because I sleep during the day. Baby, we were playing with matches. And we wrote poems in ashtrays. And nicotine gum. Ever heard of Florence McKenna? Me neither. That's why when we go to the movies, we turn on our phones. It's easier to whisper over a speakerphone. Kick me out of the theater. Kick me out of the Storytime Witchcraft Mac and Cheese. Does it make 4 quarters in the first season of basketball? I don't need your questions. I can answer this one. Where were you when the world took a big, fat, fly-infested, dumb handshake? I was in the dream chamber. Recruiting demons. Does it matter if the circus is in town? Because I thought about joining the army once. I thought, fuck that.
Fuck.
And when it rained, I picked up the phone and threw it out the window into the highway where it belonged, along with my fax machine and my least favorite pair of underpants. How does that sound for a Lake Champagne champ campaign?
Yum.
Sounds like politics and pogo sticks. Fuck logic. I have too much time greased onto my palms. Don't tell me cats don't bark. Don't tell me I can't fart. Don't even start. Rev your engines. Because for every blast of trip ho you spew into my bedroom window, I will use the power of my volume button to battle your noise cannon. The bubonic plague decided one day to stop paying me monthly rent. So I gave it an eviction notice, and now it's asking for change all over your favorite pets. Fucking bastard, might as well become the mayor of shit town. If I had it my way, I would make a reality TV show for amoebas called Splitting Up. It would be an adult show about microscopic reproduction and dating. I think it would be a hit. What do you think?
Absolutely.
I know what you think. You think, how do I get on this show? First, bury your head in the microwave. Next, stop doing what I tell you. How does that work out for you? I think there should also be a show called Pinocchio's Drunken Adventures in Space. It would revolve around Geppetto, just after Pinocchio dropped out of college. Geppetto builds a wooden spaceship and wishes that Pinocchio would just move out. Of course, Pinocchio is full of shit, and his nose gets so long he destroys the wooden spaceship. It'd be a hitstorm. Boy, I tell you, if my house gets any smaller, I might just be getting fat. What a world, what a world, what in the world? I tried to make water shoes once. I used paper mache and rubber cement. That same day, I ate those shoes because my cupboard were playing Dada. And God bless my bad choices, I had a stomach tumor. Now I'm stuck here with this straitjacket and I can't seem to take it off. I put it on just fine, but it will not come off. What a joke. Fucking ripoff. Next time I will wear a Velcro jacket. That's it. I'm building a bed that comes to me. Because my skills as a repairman are giving me a rash. And getting up just sucks. So come on, bed. Just come to me. Come on, bed. That's a good bed. Lay down in my lap and act like a puppy drugs. Whatever. Whatever. I'll cook dinner after I get finished burying the last few pots and pans the police decided were fit for cooking with. Bullshit. I will not sit back to back with my reflection. That motherfucker is jealous of me. Good night, weirdo. Good night, not weirdo, audience. It has been a pleasure for me. Hope you don't get the wrong ideas because I ain't telling you where to sleep. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you're third. Come on up here, Andrew. Come on up to the stage around Poetry Slum.
Fire.
Yep. We're just gonna practice the fuck yeah mantra. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We are going to discuss the past and future now. Each morning you stare intently in the mirror and carry that image with you from here to there, but that image was falsified the instant you looked away and gandered backward, relying on some clusterfuck of painful and pleasant memories to define you now by you then. And it is in this recapitulation wherein people begin to repeat their mistaken decisions so often. Like the most nostalgic music chorus on another uptake for the familiarity of singing those old words which were true once, but no longer match the inward melody, except for as a continuously consistent resistance to bearing and appreciating the present conditions of existence.
Yeah.
You parrot, you human parrot, sounding board of an assenting society, descending grotesquely like a god dog which devours its vomit, forgetting the taste of food. Likewise, we forget the good, to consult our accumulated anniversaries of this or that occasion and stubbornly translate today from a worn-out interpretation. Today is today, and yesterday is yesterday, and though the consequences of that past day exist today, the gone forever day is never this day ever. And though tomorrow will merge with past and present sorrows and joys and anxieties innumerable, it is exclusively in this instant here, now, today, this hour, this minute, this second, whereby we may make a definitive choice to let the gone forever day be gone forever within us, no longer to confuse our pragmatic relating to time and times with how the mind clings to time and times for false comfort and false anxiety. Like that one time, I awoke, emerging from all my conditioning when history became a story to mainly tell for fun. Anyway, I must forget all that. Enlightenment for the present moment will not subsist healthily upon the dregs of ancient spiritual experiences, whether recalled in my head or read about in some text. The context is always now. As seconds pass batons to seconds, and now is moving quickly. So the authentic man or woman must be afoot and ready to drop images of the one we observe like a poisonous serpent, but hold awareness like a crying baby, to see the tree as you'd see the me, since with the tree you are apparently not so plagued by the necessity to form and confirm repeatedly opinions having to do with ego. And so as you leave the image behind like an idol worshipped blasphemously, what you carry is nothing you must call well or evil or even beneficial, but merely beautiful, for some lack of reason I can comprehend. The big picture and the small picture tethered together like mirrors facing one another, where in the reflection there are mirrors inside of mirrors indefinitely. And yet, when you see beyond duality, there are no mirrors, no more smoke, no more reflections, and no need to comment. But one can simply learn to let the world be, to leave the mirror and let the world be. Let the world be. Acceptance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that mantra needs to happen more. I loved it. You loved it. We love it. Come on up to the stage, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! How you doing?
Fuck yeah.
Although I might appear to travel light for 6 months now, my legs have had a blight. Shins, wounds, bandages so well out of sight. Not a preservation, not a perception of irritation, just something that I noticed. Have a good day. Gotcha. Right. Oh, there it is. All right. A turtle wandered out to me in a sunny day around 5:20. An hour late, I forgot I had syrup in my pocket. I could have fed it to him. Definitely was looking for a snack. He kicked back for about 5 minutes and walked back.
Yeah.
There's a turtle come and that's all that happened. So I wish I could write more like the turtle then levitated and then all this other stuff and then started like playing guitar songs.
That took a shit.
Okay, so let's see. One more and then I'll open up the forum for the rest of you lovely people. And this one's towards the back.
Stay close to the mic.
Love you, Mike.
Thank you.
I can raise that up.
There, that's
All right, so who wants the lucky paperclip?
Oh, I need it. We almost had it.
It's right. No, it's right there.
Dive.
Yeah, it attracts positive energy to you. I swear. I used to pick them up all the time. Every time I did something good would happen. It's weird. Something to do with the coil. I was talking to Tesla in a dream, and oh, there we go, Mike. There you are. This whole time I was mumbling. All right, there's the thing. Okay, last one. Towards the back. All right, here we go. Gigantic book, pages stretching out forever. Bound by light, bound by souls, bound by eyes, never corroding, always expanding, like a giant golden disco ball, full of fluttering, filtering, honey type memories. Comb-like, iridescent in the soul of darkness, the contrast palette in which we canvas our questions to seek out the answers of bioluminescent creatures inside our souls and minds and imaginations. This is only the beginning of the iceberg under the ocean, by the lava tube, by the strange creature you haven't discovered yet. Although the vast expanses of outer space do offer other creatures similar, or maybe completely different.
All right.
Yeah, still going. Thank you. I mean,
Oh, Jesse.
Just kidding.
We love you. Hey, Jesse, also, man.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
We do have enough time for that. Let's
well,
see.
I just want to make sure everybody has enough time.
Yeah, you got like 3 minutes, dude.
We gotta make sure you have time.
Okay.
Yeah, you have plenty.
Love it.
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay. One more poem for y'all. I wasn't running off. It
Yeah,
just said
yeah.
that was the end of that one. I got another one though. All right.
Yeah, all these
Poem
fake
number,
exits, man. You're tripping me out.
poem number 7. This one's about a squirrel. Going along the fence, branch to branch, storing up stuff, always busy. Acrobats without trapezes. Little tiny claws leave little tiny wooden indentations upon tiny trails upon fences, upon cat-like vacations, to get away, stay away like a bird without wings. I've heard these cats like squirrel. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if I was a squirrel, I'd be nuts too, climbing into trees higher than you, making sure none of those cats, even Garfield or Tom, or not even a mouse, could come close to my house. I'd have something more like a nest, like an eagle, or maybe I'd be like a beagle, dig a hole in the ground, never to be found. This is a strange squirrel. He lives in the ground.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
There we go. Man, that was a trip. I love it. I'm loving it. Are you guys loving it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, fuck yeah.
All right. Now, come on up to the stage, Will.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Thank you.
Ow!
So, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of my personal demons tonight. That's poem 2. I don't name poems. Anyway, here we go. Mercury is in retrograde. My irie vibe is in a retro fade. The serenade was made, resonating my lung space, elevating myself into the next level because I love the bass and the treble. Let everyone revel in an all-American rebel, rebelling against the society that made him, blood-stained him, raised him up, so we could destroy the rain and drop an atom bomb in his fucking cage. Feel the rage, or is it peace? I can never tell. In this hell people create for themselves. All is well. At least the world keeps spinning. The fat cats are winning, sinning freely in a world made ideally for them. And the thinning of the herd, it's absurd the way some people get played for fools, but it's hard to win the game when they made up the rules. But the tools for mind expansion are right in front of your eyes. Rise up to the challenge to fight the demons in your mind, but also have balance, so raise your chalice with no malice, even to the callous. Haters will always hate. That's the shit they propagate. I don't really want to support this state of being, but I'm thinking whenever somebody said, you can't do that, that's when I get my motherfucking baseball bat. Hey, yo, man, let me take a crack at that. I don't always knock it out of the park, but I always make contact. And what does it say on the side of my bat? Well, I wanted it to be kind of me, so it only says simply in curvy letters, c'est la vie. This is a serious step in my own personal healing process. I know a lot of people have demons and shit, but this is mine.
Yeah.
Come on.
I have herpes, and I don't have a rhyme for that. It's the only thing that's ever stopped me in my tracks. The attacks from the backs of all the people who have walked away are killing me. My psyche is my worst enemy. Incredibly, I'm still alive with all the knives in my back. 4 years is 1,460 days unclear at 2 a year. That's 8 pap smears that you could have fucking told me. At least giving me the choice to voice any thoughts that I may have about the conception of using protection on my erection, but the misdirection was never mentioned and I was too young to question. It's been over 2 years since I found out, and I'm just now finding peace. But that piece of me that feels like that I can't even trust myself will probably never go away. And I don't have a rhyme for that either. It's either to that piece of me I don't want to feed you, or maybe I just don't fucking need to. Be you curse, fate, or otherwise, I will not let 1,460 knives be my demise. No, it will be my rise to the plains and fields of tranquility, totality, reality. The fallacy has been broken. I have been awoken, but the token I carry across death's ferry has made me fairly wary of the reception of love. Unnamed forces above, but because of my nature, I can slay your bullshit and never have enough. So I'm taking my first step forward. The floor stirs, yet I remain unnerved. You see, coming up here was my first fucking victory. Fuck yeah.
Whoa!
Man, you guys are powerful. You know, I admire all of you who have the courage to come up here and open up. Because that does take a lot of courage. You know, I commend you. And victory.
Yeah.
With that being said, Gabriel,
Yeah.
I summon you.
Summoned. Sup, dude. Sup, dude. Sup. Sup.
Sup?
Sup.
Sup?
Sup.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
there's a poem I wrote once.
Yeah.
It's called Dig It. Life is a garden. I suggest that you dig in it.
Very
Live a bit. Learn from the pigeons and the piglets. Little kids get it. Just listen to the giggling. Wiggling toes in the dirt. Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking fresh spinach and cinnamon, red wine, well-fed women, and well-spent time. Well-read, well-spoken, sipping some well water, fresh goat roasting on the fire, I myself slaughtered. I tell my daughter a story about the Great Collapse, about the time when her father's people were breaking backs. Pretty strange little slips, green paper scraps, people get traded for labor so they could trade them back. And when I told her that part, it kind of made her laugh. Made me stop right in my tracks, saying, wait, but Dad, that doesn't make much sense to me. Nature makes more than enough and gives it away for free.
Come on.
I smiled.
Preach.
I said we didn't get it either, and that's the reason that we walked away, because we prefer earth in the sky to burgers and eye tablets, work in the sun to working inside cabinets. So we built this cabin and grew food, because that's what other animals do. We do it too. So it only makes sense to do it with them. Now our only system of income is watching the rain clouds when they come in and closing our eyes while we listen.
Yeah.
Okay. See if I can get two in this time. How am I doing?
Really? Hold on. I think you're doing pretty good.
Okay.
No, don't hold on. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
You're doing fantastic, actually. Yeah, please.
This is called I've Been Called an Idealist. The first line is, I've been called an idealist. But what most people who say that fail to realize is that my idealism is materialistic. You see, my ideals stem from the one material there really is. And by material, I mean to say fabric. And by fabric, I allude to the process of fabrication, which is paradoxically used to explain both the construction of a reality that is real and the construction of a reality that is not so real. Which begs one to ask the question, if a hallucination or a fabrication is not real, then what exactly is it? If our dreams aren't real, then why do we have them? And to ask why, we inevitably end up at X, which again, paradoxically reminds me of the most important thing there is, reproduction, and the least important thing there is, high school math. But math is important though. I'm just kind of kidding about that one, but not really though. Okay, so to find out why X is so hard to find is to find out why sex is so good. See, ideally, I'd have matured earlier, but I am no master of nature.
As a matter of fact, all data are just bored gods with etch-a-sketches who grew tired of physical masturbation because they saw how messy it was getting, so they invented the mind as a new way for them to stroke themselves.
Mess it. Mess it. Mess it.
That gets messy too, though.
At least put it in a sock.
And since they lacked minds at the time, they couldn't have imagined how messy physical beings with minds would be. So when I stroke my ideas, it is no less real than stroking my member. I'm just having fun playing with the latest way the universe has found to touch itself.
There we go. Touching itself.
You see, to me, my thoughts are more real than reality. My thoughts are the new real. My thoughts are the news reel. My thoughts are the red pill. My job is the blue pill. My God is beautiful. My flaws are truth-filled. Every story told is a flash flood of dopamine. Every stare is a cut to your ego. And to me, there is nothing realer than that. There is nothing realer than love. There is nothing more materialistic than being an idealist.
Man, you guys are awesome. Rowan, this is the stage summoning you.
Come on!
Hey. All right. I'd like to welcome the seasonal allergen guest of ceremony this evening, Grass.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Welcome, Grass. Oh, this is such a good poem to read today. I get drunk on bowls of coffee. March is an egg, and spring is a javelin surging out from inside itself. The sun hides with flying jib cloud day, cackled shell of spring, sun edging by.
Jizzing.
Sky turns to frozen parchment. Gray gulls eat fog. Sibling tick-ticks, clocks talk, barged at monstrous sky docks. Redwood stump is a palace throne. I ate mussels, whom have strengthened my muscles, strengthened taut sinews of time. Who will tell more of this? Burlap satchel of gray morning, sky color of eggnog, another bowl of coffee, third bottle of coastal rain uncorked. Wine and soft glass falls from the sky. Buttered drone of wings flutter by. The cities have eyes that surmise the quietude of universal time with me. But ocean god silently rhymes. Ancient octopine tree on the god sea. A tree is living creature, moves slowly as sap in a dried sluice. Or perhaps I only see sea tree through my slow brain dream quake, unable to inculcate her subtle immensities. Old woody, small sea life walks patient, sandy soil of old age yet come. Screech and speech like knotted oak make oceanic karaoke bar, drunk on song for God. An old woman, ocean, combs her leaves of water upon my sides. And some young girl etching in the sands. Some girl etching in the sand.
Etching in the sand.
Carved a tongue of pine. Her heart is a warped tree trunk, sore board on shore, writes with pine on sandy pad of pain. And it reads, help my mother grow.
There you go.
That is some fantastic poets who have read here tonight, huh? Yeah, let's give it up for everybody who's read so far. Everybody who's read so far. Just unbelievable. Just so beautiful. This is a short one. Blue moon, August, this day, last year, 5 a.m. Coffee and potatoes saved 2 lives.
There we go.
Market. Market.
Oh, there's very little order here. And I wrote it in Roman numerals. Such an asshole. 27. Yeah, that's me. There is an elegant elephant of wind bruising the blood of trees I wear around my hips, and I hear a whistling through this carven bone. Have I time to settle my qualms with the gods of aging? My rivers were wasted dry by age 25. In the distance, abysmal thunder over chocolate earth. I invite you to listen to glistening pearls in your ears, or on the street's forgotten heat, satin-laced gloss of fog glaring back. It vibrates your ears, your heart, your body. It's your signpost. It's 10,000 star children having been born of ancient disclosures, released of burdens. Take walks through unmelodious undulations of the mind, and fare thee well, the cruel indifference. When God between your eyes is flown away by music, she, God, and he, God, in the sea shrine clear-toned pineal dance of clog, orgiastic cosmos along a dogwood or river jog. You got a timepiece there, Sergeant. Time to make
Time, 1 second. Hold on.
He only has 1 second?
No, he has 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Woo! 1 second.
Pick a number, 1 through 50.
5.
Such an asshole.
You're that guy now.
I'm just kidding.
Be that guy.
You are so absolutely beautiful.
You are.
Your voice is vibrating at the same frequency as the river nearby. Oh, this is nice. I adjust as I go, on the fly, the train sides. I fly with a harvest's worth of millions in damsel sky eyes. Each hurdle I pass is my own creative suggestion. But in the stillness, this night, I cry with seeds unsown. Why do I expect softness? Snows impervious to the sun. Why do I crave and wear misunderstandings like a tawdry nightgown, while night wears soft gown of wilted kale? Ground clouds like a valley's pondering, finches murmuring, swirling in a kilt of wind. I give her many names: God, goddess, goddess. I see iced angelica eyebrows she wears in the moon. In the warm hearth of smoky black tea above, she is God's sky, the almighty turnstile in the abodeless above. Custard sweet with fresh kiwi, Dandy Sears hands softly lush in her hair. This woman is exactly herself. She is the only artist I have ever known.
Well done. We have a newcomer tonight. Forrest. Welcome, Forrest. Thank you. Would you like to move the mic?
You're welcome.
Sure thing, boss. Jacob brought me. Now that signals the last poet.
We're the same guy.
Yeah, I'm from here. How's that? That better?
I guess, yeah.
There
All right.
you go.
This poem doesn't have a title. Teeth gently graze my iliac artery. A rippling spasm erupts from the pumping hub just to the right of my cock. Jiggles wiggle to the tip of each limb. Animal screaming for flight. Consciousness deciding that I will live. That my blood won't gush over her smile with the slightest nick of the skin. That she loves me and I haven't harbored a murderer. For the moment, I fear the moment, and this moment too. All these past void ideas, demanding apathy, blocking commitment. My wrists are covered, and no one can hurt me except for myself, and this misery is safe.
Yet the system is fucked. The only point at which trust can exist is in the moment of physicality. Hugs, eye contact, hearing genuine intention on vibrating vocal cords.
Woo!
Practice love and kindness, do the best you can. Protruding from the desert sand, a solemn dismembered tree branch. The sun is ruler of this land. Its rise causes the bark to blanch. On a bright night, a lightning strike. Combustion sprays the brittle bough. The branch has never felt the like. The flames embrace the wood kowtow. Few forms of tinder will burn quick as kindling twigs of loneliness, compelled as if it were a tick to companionship's volcanic bliss. Ignited by a fickle spark, a flash inferno is produced. After the blast, a frigid dark, the ashes smolder, fuel reduced.
Great job! Great job!
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
So, it turns out there are only 3 poets left. I know. I know. One of them being Anna.
Anyone got a good topic?
Cheese.
Cheese. I love avoiding cheese. I saw it in the refrigerator today. It was called Pepper Jack Monterey. Use it for tacos,
How about rock climbing?
Oh, last time I went rock climbing, I fell on my butt real hard, and I couldn't quite describe to the doctor that I couldn't quite convince myself that I fell on my butt real hard. And it still hurts to this day. In this other spot, hey, it's really high. It's don't ask me why, but I've tried to get back massages from people and
Trains.
choo-choo train and tie a knot and
Jesus
came and bought the lot and he said, let's go, everyone, bring another friend and let's go and we'll flood another time and said, conquer the world you can. La, da, 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 da.
LSD. Come on.
Satan.
Double Satan.
Double helix. Baby birds.
So I could tell you about my day again, because that's all I really know. I woke up in a place I didn't really know. And I said, let's go to myself. And then we started school, you see, and then I forgot the rest.
What do the flowers look like?
They look just like my dress.
Wow. Nice.
Tell us about tomorrow. Wait a second. Tomorrow already happened, and because you just said tomorrow, so it sounded nice. Sounded like it could happen soon. But I might drink coffee and stay up until midnight, so I'll let you know. Which is also quite like noon. It's not afternoon, and that entails today. Same with yesterday and today and yesterday. I say, hey, do da ba boop boop bop. That's how it goes. And then your stomach drops at the sound of the hose. Oh no, I might have a pair of giggle toes. Call my friends hoes in the bathroom. Peace and love.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking fuck yeah. That was a good song. We have reached our penultimate poet. That means second to last. And that is Jacob.
I've been trying to listen a little better to what you guys are saying. I'm going to try to let you guys hear that. That's lower than I think.
Come on! Yeah!
New word kafu, cather, awesome, off from fucking awesome. Come on, what love poetry and rocky roll. Me doesn't allure, caught like fever gathering, happening, page 2 poosh. Far pout like quick path, letting none much. None of you will be absorbing recent P-Chem Puko. Clipped, blessed, lower grade bliss setting. Live stage, stream page, Utree, YouTube, new, alutru, you2, not consimpuport, controladlatslu, look out to turn sound, content sound, fuggin', bugga, yeah, perm, truly form, yeah, pat currents on subcamperton, eggs whites, Johnny's kid, crawl space, blued, cocoa labrund, alebine, respent night new. Days the night today's matches. Ashtray McNeither. On our phones, broken theater, witchcraft quarters found in the fat-fested dumb. Charter must all lock track. Pogo sicked dick fugga log break to far-started engines. Blast tripod, few spewed balloon cannon. Page evicted, challenged BSM or on shit dumb. Meba splitting. Broken Dolcidate, hit to think. I know what show Burry had stopped. Hunting Tell Pinnacle, Drunken Kidepo, Nipolomo Shit Space Storm. Smaller head, hat, fat, world. Wash Mu Mache, Semate Cub, Daggoth Tumor, Puttin Fine Top on Ripping, Velcro Build Bet, B-Lap Drugs, Poopy Cooped, Buried, bends back to back fucker, weird not weird, do pleasure, me sleep. Fuck yeah. Tense mirror with their gawked pain and memories, then cap often mistakes, uptaked, park sagrera text, go vomit dog, look good. Today I tempered, Tuesday today, yet never, choose to feather a false helmet, woke his fun, light moan, spiritual spear, Nest parent pinion on ego limage, blast ewell, flex and death, yet dual mirso. Let Baramir be sept ants. Pucka, Daydog, Bal Kimcombe, Levial Tarsongs, Optic, there's more thing botanic. Shy and Gigatron, bird tube covered space slime diff. Fantastic time-wise branch o bats, pond fence, catium, nested regal ground. Salivating, bass, reveled, bell, rebel, pebble, stained, rain, bombing, range, peace, spinning, quizzed out. All-nired victory, summoned, scup yarder dig, pidge, limbid lib, imin, back, breek, scrax, back, sun nav, flooded, two listum, Lydia list, parafabric, real, calibrity, rel, real, lunacate, poor, real, dream, real, why them, why ask, waradox, math fuck, sex toga manda maturior, kind stroker sock, glass lyrahim, lep, grow pipe, liston headed, crazy from the heat, crazy from the burden's heat, eyes flowing chachi, bod giasaj, art knower, kaled pond named goddess, log style sky, Numcumber, for Eastus, samer guy, teeth arted, pays, tem hub coat, vickles, limbic, conscious, live feel, blood, blush, snick, skin, someone loved, murderer, bowman, moment, boyded, said, fucked, truce, contention, protated, statched, landed, bland britted, Brit localier, Tanyan bliss paranepho, fantajob, rude, Nana, said Evelyn, stopped Jack Teray, Tackod, Lasser tone climbed but hearted, to spot today, compressed spine, train Jesus, go friend Satan, Flav, Lada do darn, Lucidity, place day dressed like less, Tom Harper, Sound Yoon, too eerie day, yay, voice, say, Dupa, Boogoos, Node, Toad, Stove, Bathroom, Peace Lover. Tied.
Yes. Those were words and
Fuck yeah. Oh man. Always learning new words every week. Well, I'd like to say I made an error. Or actually not. Actually, this is the real penultimate poet.
imposter.
Because I kind of messed up on the list earlier. And yeah, I'd like to apologize. Anyway, Josh, come in. Come in.
Let's see, how's the microphone here? Yes, yes, yes. Now, somebody mentioned the allergen du jour, grass. Little nose poetry first. And they rhyme.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. God, I just love you guys are so out there. There's no boundaries tonight, which makes me feel okay.
Oh, shit, where'd the boundaries go?
They're in someplace
They're
else.
gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
They're in Portland.
Hallelujah.
Yes. So I'm going to read you a little poem of mine, an experiential thing called Vomiting. It is remembered as pain, approached by a difficult path, feet unsteady, the way uneven, ratcheted by demons, seeking neither salvation nor insight, only release. The floor is cold. The path has ended here, at an empty throne, from which the king has fled in terror. The stomach rollicks around the room, an obscene balloon filled with hatred, then settles down to an icy pain, and the enemy pours forth. After the long, liquid scream, demon chunks are spattered across the pristine white. Tastes like demon, too.
Tastes like
The world is now a better place. The empty arena feels only numbness. Flush the toilet once more, a glass of water, forget the pain, sleep. Oh yeah, I'll do a couple of whimsy ones here. You might like this. I found my poetry box and I ran into an old chapbook. You guys are doomed.
Oh no.
This is called Hang Up. He does not hear my voice, focusing only on his story. I say, and well, and try to be polite, but I have come to care less and less about his damn story. My ear is pink and sweaty. I want to hang up and do something else with the ear, like watch TV.
Watch TV.
With your ear, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll do these two. Just like I'm gonna let you off the hook with only 4. I used to get my hair cut down in LA at this place where sort of like is off the avenue and the Mercedes out in the parking lot and the really made up ladies. Oh my God. You go in there and it was like hydrocarbon city. You get high off the fumes. This is called Salon Girls. I smell money and burning hair. The wrinkled old ones with slim figures and excellent makeup and a Mercedes in the parking lot. The house is paid for. The investments are doing well. But this damn gravity is pulling at her cellular structure. There are white streaks in her hair, like the headlights in a slow-mo freeway in one of hubby's films. And the chemical call of the salon promises the almost sexual satisfaction of excellent hair. Women live their lives through their hair.
Yeah.
An aura of strands, a swirling dream of lights and highlights. Just like the summer when it was all perfect and you could spray it all into place forever. We'll end with something silly, okay? Let's all embrace absurdity. What it was is I was complaining, I was kvetching to a friend of mine saying, oh, I never get to write anything. He said, write a poem a day. Andrew and I were talking about this earlier. It's kind of cool. He said, try to write a poem a day. Half of it is crap, but you end up with some fun stuff. So one day I wrote shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes, 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 shoes. Stop your feet from singing the blues. Stop them feet from hitting the ground. Shoes is a concept that is sound. Shoes, shoes, boots with laces. Pull them tight until you make faces, but not too tight that your feet be crying. Shoes are meant to be benign. Shoes of beauty, shoes of clunkiness. Some just flash with full-fledged funkiness. Your feet don't care about the shoe's appearance, just as long as your toes got clearance. Shoes, shoes, hiding your feet, making sure your look is neat, keeping away those cobblestone blues. Shoes, 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 shoes.
Shoes.
Soon enough, we're gonna need a soundtrack. All these songs. So we have reached
The next penultimate.
our final poet.
Dun,
Dun dun dun! Enter Rue.
I'm unplugged, but I'm going to possibly sing you a song. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for reading tonight, the newcomers and the old timers like Godzilla and myself. And I'm sorry Kit didn't read tonight. He was here and then he disappeared. Anyway, I've been going through a lot of changes in the last 6.5 months, getting off lithium, and because it was compromised my kidneys 75%, and I would have been dead in probably a week. And Ginsberg and I have something in common. We both had childhood schizophrenia, and because I paid a very high price for being an artist with my quote mental disorder, I think of myself as being a giant. So what I'll say is this. Tomorrow is an illusion that I can't face because I chased myself into a corner. And when I faced myself, I saw an illusion because there is nothing really here. I say this over and over again, kind of to tell you that I have some significance. But it appears to me somehow, somewhere, nothing really has meaning other than the very extent of breath, the in and out sea of time, the words that rabble rallies my condition and tell me I'm somebody extraordinary, and I'm also something less than mediocre, less than intelligent. But it seems this battle is something that doesn't have to really be fought. I seek it because of some need to be important, not just to me, which in the end will all come to that, but to you, I want you to see. Yes, I do. So I write, and I paint, and I sculpt, and I act, and I dream, and I do things that a lot of people don't even try to do, and I imagine myself a godlike figure in some ways. But instead, that instant that I realize my ego is involved, and it does pretty much seem transparent, the thought of being a cockroach occurs to me again. If I could consider myself the most important of God's creatures, not the most important that I would actually waver into, some sort of, I don't know, magical state, some sort of place of deifying everything I do and everything I say. It's not like every glass of water is the ocean, salty or otherwise, and it's not actually that every tear is a river or the sea itself. But in a way it is. And it seems to me that my importance, to me, is far more grandiose than it should be. It seems to me that if I were to actually elevate myself with my art, as I do, and compare myself to you, and demystify that illusion, that would be good. However, I say, I need to find a balance. I need to weld that labyrinth of the goddess stays, that double-edged axe that the Valkyrie extended. I need to walk in a humble heart and move, through a humble awareness, because it seems, too much water. It seems to me that I'm not writing poetry right now, but I'm extending myself into the extent that I cannot lie and say I'm the greatest, and then say I'm the lowest. I have to find some sort of a reality between good and evil.
A middle way.
A middle, yes, but it seems that that equilibrium was never found in my drinking, and I never knew the meaning of moderation. So I stood aside from the smoke that extended its wonderful waves towards me. And I said, I will not get high tonight because it seems I don't know what balance is. If balance is like a teeter-totter, and two children are at play, and one child suddenly leaps from the ground, and the other child lifts in the air and then extends down, and the play is good until that one child seems to think they want more, and that more is probably what they need. But taking it away from someone else, taking away the stardust from your eyes, does not make me feel better, and it doesn't make me feel worse exactly, but it does tell me this. I can't walk around like I'm Mick Jagger all the time. I can't fuck everybody I see. I fuck no one at all.
Yeah.
But the point is, there has to be, between the sheets of paper and the sheets of my bed, the sheets of my imagination and the sheets written in the very stars themselves. It seems to me I must not be as grandiose of what I do, that I do so well, that I would actually diminish you in my eyes.
All right.
And let I not say that I not diminish myself in my own eyes, or lessen my view from you. If I break the heart of someone, it would be like taking a fistful of water and letting it disappear through my fingers. I must realize.
I called time on you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
The alarm went off a little bit ago.
oh, thank you.
Hey, thank you. That was fantastic. You're all fantastic.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You didn't do that to anyone else.
The alarm did go off. Sorry, time doesn't lie.
Well, in a poetic sense, it does.
Anyway, with all that said and done, thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for performing.